We have some pretty insane news that we need to talk about today about Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman and everything else, because apparently that there's a possibility that Gal Gadot could be done as Wonder Woman moving forward for the DC cinematic universe, whatever you want to call it. And this is very interesting stuff, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. Shazam! Fury of the Gods leaks claim Wonder Woman is in the film, but it's not Gal Gadot. Now, why could this be happening? There's a lot of reasons why, you know, and a lot of it could be having to do with some of the controversies that are around Gal Gadot recently, you know, especially some of the comments that she's made about Israel and everything else. I think that is definitely a possibility where, you know, Warner Brothers seems to just really get off on deleting anybody from their films who is even slightly controversial, unless it's Amber Heard. Apparently she's okay to keep around, even though she, you know, shits in the bed and, you know, abuses men and everything else. That's totally okay. But, you know, but anyone else needs to go. Everyone else needs to go. And even Gal Gadot for making comments about Israel. That is apparently a worse offense in the eyes of Warner Brothers than you know, Amber Heard abusing Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp needs to go too, by the way, but Amber Heard, she can stay. She's good. She's awesome. She's fantastic. Need to keep her around. But anyway, so obviously that's a lot on everyone's minds right now, so we got to talk about that a little bit. But Gal Gadot, she's also part of the Zack Snyder's, you know, Justice League, whatever you want to call it and stuff. And because of that, she is someone that Warner Brothers doesn't really like as well, because they want to kind of continue to separate themselves from the Zack Snyder's stuff. At least that's what it appears to be what's happening here. You know, there's apparently this weird, like, even civil war that is going on between Warner Brothers and HBO Max and everything else, where HBO Max, they want more Zack Snyder content. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers doesn't. And so I think that could have a part of it to do, because, you know, Warner Brothers can't stand the fact that fans love Zack Snyder stuff so much, and that is, you know, going completely against what they want to do. They hate that. They absolutely hate when they lose control of the narrative and of what fans want, and they despise that. I mean, it's not just Warner Brothers. That is something that a lot of these establishments and studios want and everything else, or what they hate. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on here, because we do have some information about this whole Wonder Woman situation, and it sounds really weird. It really does. So CinemaCon recently took place, and since it wrapped, the internet has been abuzz with teases for various DC films, including Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which is set for release later this year after the slate was reorganized. One of the clips screened for critics and insiders has a Fast and Furious reference, with the 10th film in the franchise on the way and Helen Mirren starring in both film series as of late, but the clip had more to spoil, according to Collider Steven Weintraub. The clip Warner Brothers showed from Shazam! Fury of the Gods had a joke about Fast and Furious and family, and the timing with news about Fast X today made a lot of us in the press section laugh out loud. Footage looks so good. Opens with Shazam and Wonder Woman, but it isn't Wonder Woman. You will see. And then this guy down here decides to just flat out just spoil it. It's not Gal Gadot, though, and a ton of other stuff happened, but now Aquaman stuff is happening, and I don't have time to describe it all, yet I will later. He said this, Fury of the Gods clip just played too. Billy has a dream that Wonder Woman wants to date him. Later, he tells Helen Mirren's character he's seen the Fast and Furious movies, so saving the world is about family. Then his whole family shows up, funny and sweet. So anyway, so there's definitely a very, very strong possibility that Gal Gadot is not going to be Wonder Woman in this film. And, you know, maybe that's just part of it. Maybe it's just like part of a joke that they have going on as well. That is definitely a possibility, because I'm pretty sure that it wasn't Henry Cavill that played Superman for the first Shazam movie or anything else, at least as far as I remember. So so maybe this is just part of that same kind of running gag. That is definitely a possibility as well. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Why do you think that Gal Gadot is not going to be in Shazam! Fury of the Gods? And I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon. Bye.